after that alleged road rage incident turning extremely violent. It happened right out here yesterday afternoon in a neighborhood that I'm told is otherwise safe. It landed one man badly injured in the hospital and another in handcuffs. All of it caught on security video. Just seconds after getting out of their vehicles, it appears words are exchanged and the first punch is thrown. Then another, and the fight is on. The two men on the ground and the suspect with overalls and long hair seen pounding the other man with punch after punch, at one point appearing to stomp him and kick him in the head. This goes on, and 3 minutes after the two men first got out of their trucks, it finally stops. The police say it started when the motorists pulled over after a fender bender on Torrance Boulevard near Elm.
One of the vehicles cut the other one off and then slammed on their brakes, and that caused the other vehicle to then try to get by and ended up causing a traffic collision.
This neighbor heard the crash, looking outside, shocked to see the violence going on at the end of her street.
So I called 911, I looked outside, I started knocking on neighbors' doors because at this point it seemed like the incident was quickly escalating.
She tried to find others to help and says neighbors were yelling for him to stop. A Good Samaritan is seen in video at one point trying to intervene.
I saw a fire engine and my immediate instinct was to run up there, flag the fire truck down and hope that they could give aid to the guy who needed it.
That fire engine and then police are seen arriving. Authorities say both men were taken to the hospital and this 58-year-old arrested for felony assault.
He's allowed to defend himself, but when you take that defense and then knock that person down and then you're on top of them, continuing to punch them and then kicking them, that is no longer you defending yourself.
And a warning tonight about road rage.
Traffic collisions, they start out as accidents and we just need to keep it that way.
Just goes to show that it's not worth it. The road rage is not worth it.
Well, Lauren, I think most of us would agree it's not worth it to get involved in anything like that. But what do authorities say that we should do if we are faced with someone, experiencing road rage?
Yeah, police say if after a collision you pull over and you're faced with road rage, just get back in your car and call 911. They say if you're dealing with it on the road and you're scared, you can still call 911 and tell police that you're headed to the police station and they will meet you there to intervene. Now, as for the victim in this case, we don't have an update on his condition tonight. Police say at one point he was knocked unconscious, but he was also able to give a statement at the hospital. As for the suspect, inmate records show he's out on bond with a court date tomorrow. Could